feel the heat, but we don't wanna let go. We answer questions that we ask alone. I hear the words, but they're coming out an echo. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? When it suffocates at the bottom, don't take the bait, just walk away, resuscitate your nirvana. I feel a way I never felt before. I finally found what I'm looking for. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? Give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender. Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away?
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 15th episode of FNV. FNV is short for Friday Night VTubing, where I, your host Zarastro, interview various VTubers from all over the community. In this episode, our wonderful guest will be Ywuria. Ywuria, please give us a short introduction about who and what you are.
Hello chat, I'm your one and only Bamses. I am Ywuria. Thank you so much for helping me, Zarastro, today.
Hey, I'm
so
glad to
sorry.
have you. So, I just want to ask some questions, maybe for people who don't know. Why is the W silent?
I know that's actually a funny thing. If you actually been to Facebook old era, there's gonna be a lot of anime role players there who's gonna use some aesthetic wording on their names, even though if it doesn't make sense. But I just wanted to add that so it would look like some kind of uwu name, but it's not.
So you actually just
Yeah,
wanted it to be
wait.
like Ywuria without the W, but you know the
It looks like it's cute. It's aesthetic.
it looks
It's
like
aesthetic.
it kind of looks like a crying uwu face.
Right? Exactly. That's what I'm going for.
It is okay. Well, that's good to know. At least it's in the plans then. But alright, so you said you're vamp sus?
I'm a Bamses.
Are you sus? What
You
is
think
it?
I am?
Would you mind?
Actually, okay, let me elaborate it for you because a lot of people have been confusing that Bamses is actually just a vampire who's sussy.
Just
But
a
no,
saucy
Bamses is
vampire.
actually But I can be a sussy vampire for you, chat. For you guys, why not? Anyways, going back, the reason I'm actually a Bamses is because previously, before I rebranded, I was actually a Pegasus and I've invested so much on that lore that I can't just throw
You
it
can't
away.
just drop it.
I can't just drop it. So I ended up just making it Vampire Pegasus and actually connected my lore with my
Ooh.
Pegasus lore and my vampire lore.
Alright, well, you know, speaking of your lore, that's one of our questions. What is your lore?
Actually,
you can
that's
go
kind
as
of
in depth as you want. We've gone on for like half
are
an
you
hour.
really sure?
Yes, we've gone on one of my previous episodes. I had someone on, and we got like a full deep dive into his lore, and I think it ended up like we finished that along with many other tangents like 40 minutes in.
Really? Oh my god.
Yeah, so please go as in depth as you want. It also makes my job easy.
Okay, if I'm really gonna start, I have to introduce my old Pegasus. So basically, I was a Pegasus. I was actually in a color scheme of white and blue, and I wasn't supposed to be two-eyed. One of it is actually rose-eyed, and that was actually the reason that triggered me into making a lore. Because a lot of people have been asking, "Why is your other eye blue rose?" And I had to explain why.
Oh.
Basically, when I was still a Pegasus, I tried elaborating to my people that my old model was previously a killing machine.
Oh, what?
So basically, there's like we live in an old era, so there's like kingdoms and empires going and wars going on. So basically, as we all know, humans are actually intimidated by the people who actually have more power, right?
Yes.
So we were the only one who actually has that much power, since we're actually the Pegasus. So they had to wipe everything out, and hopefully, because of my mom and dad in that lore, were able to make me escape because I was one of the royalty in there. So after that, we had a conviction that we believe that humans in Pegasus can actually be somewhere where we can actually be friends or something. So we trusted the humans, but because of our power, they got intimidated by us. So
You can never trust humans. You can never trust
they had to
humans.
trust us. They had to kill every one of us because we were too superior for them, basically.
They got scared.
Yeah. Well, we weren't really planning on anything. So at the end, I escaped, and I'm the only one who was able to was the only Pegasus who actually survived. But because of that, they knew that one of the daughters were actually missing, so they had to hunt me down.
Oh.
There was this one person who actually took me in, actually gave me shelter and fed me so much, which actually was supposed to be my male lead. Basically, there's a male lead, but the problem was the empires were actually making a force. Like, all of the empires are actually joining forces to find me.
Oh.
That they can actually take me as a killing machine because I have the power, right? And I'm the only one who holds that power.
You were too powerful.
So basically, they want to take me for the possible as a bioweapon or something like that.
Oh.
Basically, they're listening to for furthermore wars happening. So after that, I called my male lead actually Owner's Son. A lot of people
Owner's Son.
actually know that Owner's Son. Yeah, Owner's
Ooh.
Son. Owner's Son is actually a really sweet person who retired from the military and actually protected me. He hid me from the military because he knows the threat of the empires.
Oh,
So
damn.
at that time, the empires actually learned that he was hiding me. So they had
He
to.
was harboring a fugitive.
Yeah. So basically, the empire was joining forces, right? They went to our village and actually tried to declare a war from us. And for one, of course, had to give up. And I told him that he should be doing this for the sake of me. But Owner's Son was kind of stubborn, so
He was like, "No, I will.
This
is my choice."
Exactly. This is my choice. It's a simp. Owner's Son is a simp.
As a simp.
A big simp. So we ended up being ganged up by hundreds of people and hundreds or thousands of people, and it's just the two of us fighting.
Oh.
At the end, even if
won?
we were halfly winning because of my powers, right? The point was I suddenly felt numb when I heard the thump from behind, and unfortunately they got owners on.
Oh no.
So after that, I realized that something wasn't really going well.
Yeah.
So after that, as we all know, basically, Ownerson was actually just dying in front of me, and I can't stomach that kind of emotional damage. I ended up just
Emotional
basically
damage.
emotional damage. Exactly. I knew it. You were gonna say that.
hey, you, as you say, you knew it. As soon as anybody says any kind of like emotional damage, you can just expect someone to go emotional damage. Like, you
Oh my
can't.
god, that's actually accurate. Holy shit.
I've perfected it by now.
Ah. How many times have you actually said it?
The same amount of times as I've said, I will send you to Jesus.
Actually accurate. That's accurate. So basically, going back, Ownerson was dying, and it caught me off guard, and I ended up just begging to the Empire to stop this silly war, that I would do anything that promised that the village will be fine and stop, the sacrifices and shit.
Oh yeah.
And the problem was, the Empire actually made a deal, because they know that if one Empire owns me, there's gonna be a chance that someone stabs
They're all
one's
gonna
back.
just fight
Yeah.
about who has
Who's
you.
gonna own who? Yeah.
Yeah.
So so they ended up doing is they've agreed that I should actually be I should be disabled. So they cut up one of my that's the reason why I only have one eye with me, because Pegasus' eyes are actually very powerful.
I was actually gonna ask, why did you only have one eye? As far as I know,
Exactly.
only beings that have one eyes are cyclopses, and you don't look like a cyclops to me. But thanks for explaining.
Welcome. Actually, I have two eyes originally, just that the left one is covered with a rose.
Oh,
So I have to explain that in order to gain peace, they had to make me disabled, and I ended up actually getting my other eye gouged out.
So
The
basically,
rose actually.
in order for peace to prevail, the kingdoms had to nerf you.
And since they know that I'm mentally damaged, there we go. I used mentally damaged.
Okay.
I'll save that one. I'll save that one.
I can't do it. Okay.
So since I was mentally damaged, I ended up they ended up agreeing that I should just live on my own. They ended up being in peace. So after that, I discovered being a VTuber. The problem actually points, how did I actually become a vampire? A lot of people have to my comments asking if my father is actually a vampire, and they went bang bang with my mom was a Pegasus. That's not how it works.
Your father's a vampire, and he went bang bang with a Pegasus.
That's not how it works, Chad.
Is it not?
It's not how it works.
Can't you become a vampire by
basically-
being bitten by one?
So yes, basically I got bit by one, but before that, remember that owner's son died,
Yes.
and actually the day that the Empire actually ambushed us to declare a war was the day that owner's son was about to propose to me.
Oh.
We ended up not in good terms because he's dead now. He's dead now.
I mean,
What am I
you can
supposed
still
to
be
do?
on good terms with a man even if it's dead.
He loved me. Okay. Okay. I know.
So you are on good terms? No.
I'm still feeling a bit bitter.
Okay.
Anyways, going back.
That's fair. He left up and died on you, so you know what? Screw him.
Since because of that kind of sacrifice,
Yes.
he was actually given a second chance. So he
Oh.
got reincarnated. But the problem was, there was actually conditions that he must not do. So one of the conditions is that if he gets reincarnated, he can't say that he is the previous owner's son.
Okay.
Because if he says that, both of us will be put on a curse, and once I knew he's actually owner's son, the chances of him vanishing from the world is highly gonna happen.
Okay.
Even my memories of him is gonna be erased because both of us were in a curse.
So I'm assuming then that he's not gone poof because you still remember him.
She's not gone poof. Yeah, exactly. I still have him. So the thing is, he got reincarnated, but the problem was he was actually the king. Got reincarnated as the king of the empire.
Ooh.
Killed my kingdom.
Oh. He became the king of.
Reincarnated as the king who actually my parents and the one who actually declared the war to kill owner's son. So that's why I've been having a bitter feelings with him. But at the same time, he's actually the type of person, those kind of animes where a prince actually fell in love with a pleb, so he ends up disguising as a pleb as well to fit in. So I ended up meeting with him like that. We were really in good terms. But then I ended up actually finding out that he's actually the king, and I hated him because of that. Then after a few months, I knew that my ring remember that owner's son was actually about to propose to me?
Yes.
He has the ring, so I had to snuck out from the kingdom to get it.
You wanted to go yoink that ring.
I needed that ring, It's my only memory of him.
You gotta have some bling too.
Yeah, I need that drip,
Yeah, I mean you're already dripped out as is, but the ring will add to it.
So when I went to the castle, before I actually continue on the castle, let me just give you a points on how I became a vampire. Basically, the king is actually a vampire and goes on to a thirst phase where there will be months, there will be a day or a week. He goes killing spree. Most of the they call it henchmen actually brings out random people or strangers to put into his chamber to actually feed him.
Sacrifices.
That time, basically sacrifice. That time, I went to his kingdom to actually get the ring, and I wasn't really aware of him actually being a vampire. And I went to this chamber. I knew it was emitting something really different, and I felt like the ring was there. Then when I came in there, it was actually his thirst phase, and I ended up getting attacked. And that's how I actually became. Of course, I fight him off. But the problem was, since I'm actually a Pegasus, that actually raises a conflict, since it's like a yin and yang thing. I need
like
both
Pegasus
versus.
Balance. Okay, yeah.
Vampire. So both of my vampire traits and my Pegasus traits are actually fighting inside my body. So I had to make it stable by actually drinking Pegasus blood.
Oh.
That's how I make it work. If I actually drink on owner's son's blood, vampire to vampire, it makes me more aggressive.
Okay. But if you drink Pegasus blood, wait, but are there more Pegasus?
Actually,
Pegasus.
This is Pegasi.
Is it Pegasus?
Basically,
I was thinking Pegasus.
Pegasi in plural.
Pegasus is funny, so. I'll stick to that.
Okay, we're going to go with that one. We went to so the problem was, I told you that there's only one Pegasus in the world now, since I'm the only one who's living.
Yes.
But actually, there was this one half Pegasus, half human who actually lived along with the humans and wasn't really aware that they were a Pegasus. Not until I actually came into the village to actually open. Because basically, one of the door. Him waking up that actually a Pegasus too, because I emit the same aura as him, and he felt some similarity with me and familiarity.
Yeah.
That's when I actually discovered that he's actually half Pegasus. So
you can sense your kind.
we ended up being best friends because was the one who actually consoled me when owner son died, and he provides me to actually make my vampire and my Pegasus instinct to be yin and yang, basically imbalanced. So that's how I became a vampire.
Okay.
Until now, I'm just basically just a VTuber.
You're a vamp tuber.
That's how I explain it.
But
No,
you're still sus.
it's really long.
No? Are you still
I'm
sus?
still sussy. I've vented so many times in my time.
Okay. So sometimes you'll just go like poof, gone, and then chat's like, where did Ywuria go? Where is she?
Yes, I'm here to suck them.
And then
The
it's just
vent and
like,
suck them out.
look in the vents.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, but I think then I don't have any more questions about your lore. Actually, I think you've explained it rather thoroughly, and I get it. Although I might have one question.
Of course, feel free to.
Okay, so you lost one eye as a Pegasus. How do you have two eyes now again as a vampire? Is it the regenerative stuff, or
That's the problem. So actually, the reason Owner-san was kept up and didn't want to actually die was to actually find a way to gain my other eye, because he felt really bad about that. There was actually one way. It either to kill you. You know that I have a best friend who's a half Pegasus.
yes.
It's either to get that one. He has all. Basically, I just
Does he have a
need
human
all-
eye and a Pegasus eye? Because he's half.
He basically has the Pegasus eye. That's why he sends so much familiarity, and people actually felt weird about him because his appearance is basically not of a human.
Yeah.
Well, basically, our traits are white. We're all mostly white-haired, and people are not really familiar with white-haired people because in their standards, it's always brown or black. So the thing here is that it's not. I don't need his eye exactly. Basically, the moment that my eye got gouged out, half of my Pegasus essence were drained. I cannot function on full power, right?
Yeah.
Half of that essence can be taken back if I gain another sacrifice, which is the Pegasus essence from the half Pegasus, of my half Pegasus best friend.
Yes.
There's also one more.
Ooh.
It's either Owner-san actually. Also, Owner-san number 2 actually sacrifices himself and end up with my best friend, because either me, Rion, getting the Pegasus essence from him by getting killed, or getting the Pegasus essence by connecting with him.
Oh, okay.
You get what I mean?
See. Yeah.
But there's so many conflicts and debates from this when I actually posted my lore from Facebook. People are actually rooting for Owner-san too, while the others are actually rooting for the other one. It was hard. It was actually
you've
hard.
got people fighting about the ships in your lore. Damn. Alright, that's something that wants to be done. I want to have people fight over the ships in my lore.
Exactly. They are the reason I actually wanted to continue my lore ever since. But I made sure to end it into a ended lore so that they can decide which one I ended up with. Because either way, I'm gonna get my eyes anyway. But there's actually pros and cons when I choose the other and from the other. So if I actually choose Owner-san to get to reunite with him, and I get to know that he's actually Owner-san by him not letting me know that he's actually Owner-san, because the rules is Owner-san cannot say that he's Owner-san. I need to know by myself that he's actually Owner-san by familiarity, or like the aura or the ambience. Actually know him and actually lift the curse between the two of us.
Wait, so you can
If
lift
I
the curse?
rejoin, I can lift the curse as long as I don't freak it up, you know? I don't freak it up, but that's kind of hard because considering that the king lived the same exact year, king lived the same year as me, so assuming him that his owner son is kind of difficult to gather and figure out that, oh my god, your owner son. It's not like that. It's not simple. That's so complicated. Yeah, it's complicated. Basically, it's complicated. Yeah,
it's pretty complicated,
So if
but
I
I think I was able to wrap my one brain cell around it. I think. So,
Thank you.
Yeah. But okay,
Well,
let's go with a bit of a simpler question, shall we?
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so I want to ask you, what were your biggest influences or inspirations behind your design? Because I mean, obviously your lore plays a part in it. You mentioned how you have white hair, so that probably plays a part. But what else, influenced it? This doesn't have to be anything specifically lore based.
This is not lore based. Actually, I got this model from Nizuma. If you know Nizuma, it's basically a live 2D market where you actually can buy live 2D models.
Oh.
And I was in the middle of rebranding, right? When I found this model, and it fits so much because it was also white haired. So I'm like, hey, why not get this one?
I actually need to speak to Nizuma for the inspirations behind the design itself. Okay, then let me ask you, why did you was there anything else, other than the white hair and kind of like fitting the brand, that stood out? Why specifically this model and not, any other?
No, that's the funny thing, actually. It spoke to me. It's weird. It spoke to me that this is it. This is the model that you're gonna be happy with, and I'm actually
from the vents. It was like,
yes,
me.
yes, it's telling me to pick him. So I actually
me, or
picked it.
I will send you to Jesus. That coming from a demon, it's a threat. Trust me.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It actually vented into my ear. So they're like, hello,
Vented
Shibara.
into your ears, yeah.
Yeah, vented into my ear saying, yes, pick me. So I did. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm actually happy with my model right now. I didn't have much conflict because before in my model, I don't think I actually fit characteristics that I wanted. So it was so hard. It felt like I was restricting myself as a streamer.
Yeah.
Having this new model actually made me more free. I'm really happy with the current model I have.
Yeah, and I mean, this model that you have now, have you done any alternations to it? Because like I know you have you can do 4 different personalities with the model, and I've seen that. But was that
I can change the...
Yes. Oh, wait, I've not seen that. Wait, I've not seen that. What? Seen that?
I have this
the No Game No Life hair.
This one. So originally, this is the second outfit. My mama was actually nice enough to make a toggle where I can actually change different front hair. I can change to this one, or to this one.
Yes.
I ended up having so much hairstyle in just one model.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. I like it. Shiro, that's the name, yeah.
I'm not Zero. Zero.
Well, I wanted to ask though, did these changes come after, or did they come with the model when you bought it from Nizuma?
No. It doesn't come with the model. I commissioned my mama to actually make me this one. So basically, this one was actually designed by me.
Oh.
Made so much, yes. I made so much reference.
I like it a lot.
Thank you.
Also, hey, why don't you stand on my couch?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to show you the full side.
But yeah, no, I really like that. I actually like this outfit more than your other one, not gonna lie. This one,
Thank you.
this one is
This
the
looks like
drip.
a
This one, you're
this
dripped out
one
right
is
now.
actually the
Yeah, no, I'll definitely sheesh for that one. You can see it, but I did it with my arm. I just did it under the desk, you know. Just sheesh,
Me too, actually.
the shy hidden cheese. But okay, let me quickly, now that we've hit the half hour mark and we're talking about a lot of stuff happening on screen. So let me quickly take a break and say, make sure you guys check out Ywuria if you haven't already. Her links are in the description, on screen, and in the show notes. To our viewers who are here live now, these episodes get uploaded every Sunday. Yeah, every Sunday on audio-only platforms as well. That would be on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and Anchor FM. And to our audio-only listeners, this has been streamed live on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ZarastroCH. And yeah, we're streaming this live on a Friday night. Most of the time it's night. It's night somewhere in the world, right? When we do it. And yeah, I think that's it. If you want to find it, if you want to find the audio-only stuff, go check out fnv.crd.co. That would be fnv.crd.co. And if you're audio only and you want to catch it live next time, my YouTube's linked there as well. Yeah. Now we can move on to the next question now that I've quickly plugged myself and you as well. Or should I, well, you, yeah.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you, what's your preferred type of content to make? I checked one of your streams earlier and saw you were playing, I don't know the name of the stream or of the game. It was like a pixel art type of, it looked horror-ish.
Good one. Actually, we just speedrun it. I really like any type of games. Basically, most of the games I've been streaming are actually recommended by my chat. Though the Crooked one wasn't actually recommended by them, I found it in Steam and I was like curious what it is.
Huh?
Like, because you know, I've actually underestimated 2D horror games because I thought that if it's pixelated and 2D, it's not that scary.
You think
So
that?
I underestimated it.
You'd think that.
It's
just like if I say, yeah, no, you can't get emotional damage from a pixel art game. No, Needy Streamer Overload broke me. Have you played it?
Actually, I played that. I ended up actually.
What endings did you get?
Sadly,
I'm curious.
I ended the part. I'm not sure. I think I ended up the bad end.
There are so many bad endings though.
There's so many bad endings, but I ended up not having so much followers.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically,
Oh, did you get the one where she
too
blocks you?
PD. Oh, I didn't.
No. Oh.
Oh my god, Verdi. It was all of a sudden. I got a blue screen and said that over something like that. I forgot actually.
Oh.
I ended up actually as I wanted the game. It was mentally draining for me, even though it said on the warning that I have to be conscious that it's gonna be really, really depressing.
Yeah.
It took a toll on me mentally, so I had to refund the game because I'm too scared to continue it.
No, don't worry. I'd consider myself like mentally strong, I guess, because like I don't know, I don't really deal with
It's
issues.
just that
I guess.
I've had past issues regarding to needy boyfriends or needy girlfriends, and they were like physically abusive. So it took too much for me.
That's entirely understandable, and yeah, I could totally see that. But yeah, no. So I did that on Wednesday, right? And it just it just confused me so much.
The game is actually very confusing.
It is so stressful.
Play it. Yeah, it's basically how do you play this? You just click and stop.
Basically, right? How I played it, I had to make sure that her stress is always low. And what's the best thing to keep her stress low? you know which one? The bed.
Oh god, is it really that part? I was so confused. I'm like, okay, going to bed is actually just going to sleep, and I'm like, why is it shaking? Why is it shaking?
because you're
I
not
was
just
so-
going to bed.
So yeah, I'm going to bed with her.
Yeah. So the endings I got, I think I got like 7 I got 7 endings through the whole 5-hour playthrough. I got the normie ending 3 times, the nymphomaniac ending 2 times.
You actually took every route. Everything actually a bad end.
All of them were kind of bad because the normie route is the least bad one of them all, because that one's she just gives up on streaming and is like, I'm gonna go study. That's the most normal one of them all.
It's the good one. Is there like a good one?
There's a true
Like a
ending.
what?
There's a true ending. I don't know how to get it. I've seen it though, because I looked it up after the stream. But
Hey, maybe you could tell me
that-
off stream.
yeah, I was planning on playing it off stream a bit, but then I can't see my mental fortitude surviving that. Not
Giving
again.
us emotional damage.
Yeah. No, I don't want more emotional damage. But yeah, so back to the original question then. So the types of content you make. I also saw in that stream, also no, I wasn't there live. I missed it. I had to go watch the VOD, but I saw that you were also streaming art.
It's not really my first time streaming art, but I rarely do it because I have a short attention span basically, so I get really distracted the moment chat talks to me. Whenever I do art and I don't talk to chat, I get so conscious that, oh no, I have to talk to them. No, they have to talk to them. So it's so hard focusing.
Don't worry, chat's
yeah,
getting the cold
today-
shoulder now for once.
But today I decided to like, you know what? Let me show you how I do things. I ended up going half-assed and I told them that I cannot do it. I can't focus on commissions while they're actually chatting me. I ended up actually just
Yeah, I started doing some art streams recently too, and I think it's fun because
That's
it's just you can
chilling.
just have
Yeah.
some, chill, just chatting if you can keep your focus. That is.
yeah, if you keep your focus.
Yeah.
Actually, it's weird. This is kind of weird since personally for me, it's so hard to have so much attention in just one video. So I asked my chat if they actually find just chilling streams, like just doing art and like not talking much and just watch me doing chill stuff, or actually some type of content you guys like. And most of them actually like that better. Doing the chilling or stuff.
Yeah.
It's much calm or something.
Yeah.
But like so confusing. I've been jumping into different VTubers on and off, studying how they work on their content.
Oh yeah.
I actually like it.
I've been studying you too.
So I'm actually like it.
Specifically
I'm
your
actually like
YouTube
it.
channel, because the way you make like short videos and stuff is, it's good.
Thank you. I really enjoyed
mentioned,
the YouTube shorts. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can see that you like the what do you call it? You like doing shorts and you're good at them too. I'll add that.
Thank you.
But yeah. So, is there any other content that you like streaming then? So, I don't know. We've said you do gaming and you do art. Actually, no, we haven't gone too in depth on the gaming. What's your favorite genre? Like your favorite type of game to play? Apex?
So I think, as I told you before, I'm really flexible with anything.
Yeah.
I don't really hate games that much unless it's really stressful. Mostly I play horror games. I just really like the fact that anytime it can actually surprise me. And I like the plots the plots they make, and it's just, it's funny that it's actually a horror game, but suddenly it can actually be sad, and it can actually be there's like so many emotions that can play
It's
in
just
one
an
horror game,
emotional
despite
roller
it
coaster.
being right. I'm like, despite it being a horror game, it's like, don't know, suddenly you're gonna be happy, suddenly you're gonna be sad and disappointed. There's so much going on in just one genre,
What's
So basically, yeah. But most of the time, the contents I make are just chatting. That's what I like the most. I talk to my chat and they
Yeah.
talk back to me.
Yeah.
We make some stuff together.
they bully you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's
We all know how it is when chat bullies you. Trust me. Just like somebody is bullying me right now and saying, "I bet 5 cups of water that I fell for the good boy one." Give me 5 monsters. I don't drink water. But yeah, so I was thinking just now, we talked about this just before we started, right? We talked about the Everything Sucks video. Have you thought of like doing more musical content in the future, like doing a full-on a full-on cover or something?
See, actually, a lot of my chats have been demanding some karaoke streams, but I'm not really confident with my voice. Basically, I'm tone deaf at some point. It's just that my mixer is good at actually fixing my records, or like what you call this, timing it. Because the last time I recorded, it was really off-timed, and he was kind enough to actually time it right for me.
Oh, okay.
But it's really hard.
Because as I mentioned, that Everything Sucks video is probably one of my favorites on your channel, and I've watched it a couple times because every now and then, right, I'll just be sitting and I'll just be like, everything sucks. Just kidding.
I really liked it so much. When I saw it on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's actually trending on TikTok. That's the reason I actually jumped in. I'm like, okay, why not make a cover of this one?
I found out that it was on TikTok after I found yours. And then I found the actual song after I found yours. But also I think one of the main reasons why I like watching it is because I also wanted to try and study your rigging.
Oh, that's why. No problem.
Yeah, because
my live 2D mama and my live 2D mama is actually my rigger too, so she rigged this one.
Ah, yeah. Because the thing is, I do rigging, I don't do art. But so it's like I'm always on the lookout for like good models, and if I'm just browsing Twitter, right, and I just see, ooh, there's somebody showing off their live 2D bookmark. My Twitter bookmarks is full of live 2D stuff. I can show it to you later off stream.
Yeah, I could actually tell. There's like so many like good live 2D riggers popping up so much, and they deserve that. Actually, to burst your bubble, I've actually asked my live 2D mama to actually give me permission to get this model re-rigged. Which is being re-rigged right now. But
nice.
The thing is that it's not really fully re-rigged.
I just want to say, I can study your rigging just through the video too. That's fine. No, I don't need like any source files or anything. Hell, I don't even give out my own source files.
I think that's not. Yeah, that's not. I don't think that's allowed.
No.
But
I mean,
I had to ask
it's
my
fine.
mama.
Depending on the rigger, every person's TOS is different.
But in my mama's, it's not. I had to actually pay extra dollars to get permission to get her re-rigged.
Oh, okay.
So basically I paid for it, and she was like, it's up to you if you want to fully re-rig her or like re-edit the rig I did for you from someone else. So basically I commissioned someone to actually re-edit the rig and actually have a better XYZ physics and movement from the body.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I don't really have any complaints when it comes to facial features. I really like how she rigged the face.
Yeah.
And
no, the face is amazing. Face is amazing.
So I just had to let the other rigger re-rig the body so that I can move more bouncy.
Move more, have the hair go wee.
Gonna be more bouncy.
Yeah.
Like a slime.
And I actually saw, I don't know if you know Cilia. You know
Cilia?
her.
Yeah, Cilia. One of the
Yeah.
greatest riggers right now. I'm actually surprised she's not in Iron Vertex.
I think she is more profitable being independent. Or I think she is actually doing better independently than...
Actually, yeah, I feel it too.
Yeah, like with Iron Vertex, right? I know Iron Vertex is like the gold standard for rigging and all that, but I think Iron Vertex's prices personally is extreme, and it's so fucking high. I'm not sure what Celia's prices are either, but I think when it comes to Iron Vertex, as I said, I don't know how the things work, but their stuff don't open too often, so it's
they're
like
basically fully packed most of the time.
yeah, so it's like I don't know how busy their individual riggers are or whatever, but yeah. I do think Celia's doing is well. I can't speak.
Better, yeah, I can tell.
Is better off.
Making her own.
Yeah.
She's actually good at making her own brand herself.
Yeah, and the reason why I brought her up is she I think it was earlier today or maybe yesterday, she released a thing where she shows how she does hair physics.
No, the bouncy ears.
The hair physics, yeah, and I bought that because I want to study it.
Actually,
because I want to get my hair
question.
physics to be better.
So how can you rate it? How hard rigging actually is? Out of 10, how hard it is. I really wanted to jump into live 2D rigging, so I won't be having like spending so much bucks on just re-editing my model.
I've been doing it for over a year, so I'm gonna be biased, and it's gonna be a lot easier for me than it will be for you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I just wanted to know.
Okay, when I started, it took me about a month to get a meh rig when I was still learning and getting a grasp of everything. So take that as your measurement. If it takes you a month to learn it and then you can make something that's okay. I'll show on screen now my my old model.
Sorry, go ahead.
This was my old model. I know, it's a very big difference. I've not used this thing in ages because, well, it's just very limiting. There's basically no range of movement. The head can't move. It's just some movements. So, this took me about a month to reach this level. Versus now,
The improvement is actually so good. Wasn't expecting that kind of improvement. Oh my god.
Thanks, I appreciate it. But yeah, no, I've been working a lot. Yeah, so I don't know, it takes time to get better at things, and as you're going, you're always learning more stuff. That's why I'm always researching more stuff for Live 2D, how to do certain stuff. And for example, with this model that I have now, when I saw, you know, Anthony Padilla, yeah. Yeah. So he had a episode where he interviewed VTubers, and in that he had his own VTuber model. Yeah. And
no, I have to. Could you link that to me? I wanted to watch.
Yeah, I'll link it after this. After the stream, I'll get it for you. The old model looks like a 280p version. Yeah, it does. But yeah, so then I saw that he had this one animation with his model, and I was like, I want that. And now I got that, and I can light up a Siggy for myself.
Oh, gee!
Because I wanted it, and I was like, yeah. So, I mean, you're always learning something new.
Oh.
But you know what? I'll make the offer that I always make for my friends who say they want to get into Live 2D. If you need help, feel free to ask. Although I'm sure you can ask your Live 2D mama, because she'll probably be.
It's gonna hurt because she's Japanese.
Okay. Well,
harder.
Yeah. Then you can still ask me if you have any questions, if you want to.
Thank you.
I usually make that offer.
However, I actually jump on it. So, cause like I had the Live 2D Cubism before, and I had it sent to monthly payment, and I've spent so much about I think around 6 months, but I haven't touched it in 6 months.
Damn, you bought it before. Wait, were you on the monthly subscription?
I was on the monthly subscription, and I ended up just canceling everything, cause like 6 months and I haven't used it.
Meanwhile, I skipped out. I got one of my friends who's in uni to get me the student discount code, and I paid like $70 for 3 years of pro.
Oh, that's actually, oh my god, 3 years.
Yeah, I repaid. I made that money back with my first rig.
It's really nice. Ayo.
Yeah.
Like that, I'm actually excited more to see more of improvement.
Thanks. I've
Like,
got
the more-
some. I've got some nice models coming up. I think I've got one model now that I can't show at all because it's one of my children. He's been in chat earlier. But another one I really want to stream because I think that will be a very fun rig because he's a Seraph. He's got 6 wings. And I
God,
kind of
that's
want to
the-
stream the workflow behind that.
Dude, I say. Like how Live 2D is actually progressing more, and like
Oh
a
yeah.
lot of Live 2D riggers are getting more stuff into the getting more animation into the features that the Live 2D is actually bringing. There's so
Yeah.
many stuff that I feel like it's so hard to learn them, because like if you learn them at once and then suddenly there's another update, isn't that kind of overwhelming?
No, because personally, I'm like, you take everything step by step. So it's like if you start off slow and then you learn basics like the X, Y. Then as you work on more models, if you have commissions open, if you do commissions, as you work on it, you improve it. Basically, every client is a guinea pig for you to test stuff out on.
See.
So yeah, just like how this next client with the 6 wings is gonna be a guinea pig for me to try and do some detailed ass wing rigging.
I actually see that. Yeah, it's actually it's still the same with art community. Started out with guinea pig clients as well until I actually proved more in art. But I've
Yeah.
been a live 2D mama. I've actually drawn some
You have.
live 2D. Yeah, I'm mostly focused on 90s art styles. So I
Ooh.
have few children who are in 90s styles right now, and they're about to expose themselves soon. Can't expose them because they're
themselves. That
they're gonna be
sounds like-
showing things. Okay,
Okay.
wrong word.
Okay.
They're gonna be
Exposing
showcasing
themselves
them.
sounds like they're waiting to get cancelled already and they've not even debuted yet.
They're about to showcase themselves, so I can't showcase them here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually fun, but the problem was, I thought that if you're allowed to be mama and you just make the model, and once it's actually done, your stuff and business with them are actually done, unless they have to order another like outfit or like another extra toggles. It was actually hard because like I have a set of children who has like different live 2D riggers, right?
Yeah.
So imagine all of those riggers DMing me once asking for, can you actually fix this? Can you actually fix it? It's so...
Or like
I wasn't
when
expecting it.
hand tracking was announced in VTube Studio, you know, all of the riggers were instantly like, oh no, oh no, oh no, not hand tracking.
It was... Yeah, actually, that's why it's so scary, because it's improving. The more it improves, the more like, oh my god, so much things need to do.
I actually did hand tracking for one of my children. She's debuting tonight. I'm gonna send you guys to her after we finish the stream. I'll post her Twitch and chat. But yeah,
Oh,
she's debuting
sounds
tonight, and she bullied me into doing hand tracking. And since it was the first time, I massively undercharged for it. Since it's the first time I've ever done it.
I'm actually excited what it's gonna look.
Yeah,
Curious.
I'll send you guys over to her that side. We'll do a YouTube to Twitch raid, because yes, we can do that. Yes, there won't be any alerts, but you know we'll do it, because yeah. Have you streamed on YouTube? I think you've done like a couple streams on YouTube.
I've actually done, but I'm kind of biased. I really like Twitch community more. It was when I first streamed on YouTube, it was so wacky because people are like just popping in, they're just spamming stuff, so random stuff, and like hi, and people can't really connect with each other because like it's popping.
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, I can't slow it down because like the more I talk to them, the more it changes the topics. I'm like, when I go into this topic, then after a few seconds of talking, it's another topic again. It's so hard.
You have no
It's real hard,
badges on
but I
YouTube.
really had fun. I really had fun though.
Yeah.
But I don't really see myself in the future streaming on YouTube permanently.
Yeah, personally, I just chose to stream on YouTube because I just like the platform better than Twitch. I don't have an issue with the, I don't have an issue with the community. Twitch has some features that I wish YouTube would implement, but Twitch as a platform I don't like.
That's okay. We have our own preference.
Yeah. But okay, now let me ask you, what keeps you going, and you know, what motivates you to keep on making content and to keep streaming, posting videos on YouTube, posting very actively on Twitter? How do you come? Wait, no, before no, let me interrupt myself. How do you come up with tweets? Please help me. I do not know what to post on Twitter other than go live tweets.
That's basically before I became a VTuber, I was actually just an art. I have like art account, but mostly my art account is just a shit posting account. So I just brought my shit posting.
Teach me the ways of shit posting.
Actually, that's a funny thing. Actually, I learned some of the shit posting stuff from other VTubers as well. I see Shoto and Bao how they shit post and how they connect with the community, and that actually helps me out. Figuring out how to make posts on Twitter that actually makes a banger to it. It's just that you just have to think what kind of humor does your community want, you know? So I jump on that kind of humor, and a lot of people actually ride on that humor till it actually become a banger to it. Because usually some tweets don't really look like a banger, and not unless some community actually just goes hop in and actually think that, oh yeah, this is actually a banger to it.
Yeah.
So the more interaction it has, the more people think that, oh, this is actually good or something like that.
Hey, this is actually a banger.
It's actually a banger.
Usually the way I get my tweets and stuff is just like if I'm in a Discord call with someone and we say some weird shit, and I'll be like, that's a tweet, and I'll just go on Twitter and write it out.
Just don't be scared to post anything as long as it's not harmful for the community.
Yeah.
Always understand the humor of people, and it will come. It's just like that.
I've got a couple yo mama jokes that I've saved as drafts for if my Twitter is one day just dead, and I can just be like, I need to think of a tweet. Let me just go to Twitter, make a tweet drafts. There's a yo mama. There we go. Sorry, I've not been active on Twitter. I was busy with yo mama.
That kind of shit is actually banger. It's just that it actually just depends on Twitter. Sometimes Twitter can be a wussy when it comes to algorithm.
Yeah, no, Twitter doesn't like me.
The algorithm just basically sucks, because like there will be times that my tweet is gonna bang around 300 likes, but there will be times it's just gonna be 10 to 15, and like, what the fuck, Twitter?
Yeah, I know. Most of my stuff are like that. Like my upper maximum is like something like 30. If I get like 30 likes or something on a tweet, then it's like, damn.
So you're booming when it comes. Like, yeah, you know you're booming. I went to that phase too. I was around new to the community. I was like, I think I've been mass following people, and I was like around 1,000. Actually, the reason that I boomed was because half of the followers actually thought that I'm actually just an artist. Then suddenly I became a VTuber, and they were like, "Oh, you're a VTuber as well." Then
so you had some of your following before you became a VTuber. As an artist.
Before I became I have it as an artist. I used that as an art account.
And then you rebranded. Yeah.
That's how I met some of the VTubers as well, because I made fan arts of them. Then they were like, "Oh, you're a VTuber too." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a VTuber."
So you're saying I should up my art skills and make fan art, and that's how I can get more people to come onto the show.
Gotcha. If I'm gonna actually give you advice when it comes to marketing, if you're an artist, do as many fan arts as you need, especially for the demanding fan arts like Hololive numbers. like those actually who's trending, like Shy Lily or something.
True.
Like
I
those kind of-
actually, at a point, I did I started doing graffiti before I started doing actual art, like digitally, and I did one graffiti for Ollie once. You know, the
Yeah.
zombie from Indonesia.
Yeah, he's lovely.
Yeah. So I did a graffiti for her, and she retweeted, and that thing was a banger.
Retweeted? And like, actually, did it actually boom?
Yeah, it boomed. It went up to like
Right, that's it.
500 something likes.
See, so if you actually do that constantly, people are
Yeah.
gonna be like, "Oh, okay, so you cater fan arts for this kind of VTuber, so I'm gonna follow you," something like that. The more you get exposed on that one, people are gonna like, "Oh my god, you do this? Okay, let me commission you or something." That's not actually one of the greatest things I've happened, because ever since that I boomed on commissions. But right now I can't prioritize them because I've been juggling 3 things, and it's really hard to do in between commissions.
And
I even ended up
we've been
refunding.
trying to fit this in into your schedule as well.
Yeah,
Your
it's so it's
schedules have
actually
been
so
hella
hard.
hectic.
Really.
I'll admit to that. Yeah.
So I ended up most of the time refunding of all of the commissions I have,
No.
so that I can free my time to do streams and such.
All right, but again, then now that we're back on the streaming on Twitch part, now I can get back to the other questions. So what is your motivation to make content? You know.
Overall, it's because of the. Not gonna lie, when I say that, I'm actually insecure of other VTubers who are actually popping off bigger. I'm like, but because of them, actually, I make those insecurities as an inspiration. For example, Shy Lily, she deserved that because she's been streaming 2 years, and now that she popped
yeah.
off from, she popped off from Twitch because of the new model. I was like, yo, you deserve that. So most of the time, I jump to her streams and learn her, and the more I see her connect with her community, it makes me feel like, oh, I need to do this and stuff.
Yeah.
She motivates me basically, and others like Bao, I jump to their streams. I told you last time, right, that I jump into VTubers to other VTubers and learning them. And the more I learn them, the more I see how fun they are, and the more I learn, and the more inspired I become. And most of the time, sometimes when I feel down, I just stream to actually talk to my community, because they're my number one inspiration to continuing. Because if it weren't for them, actually, I've graduated before I've even rebranded.
Ah, okay. So then I think that kind of leads well into my next question as wait, no. That was what motivates you to make content, but why did you want to start making content in the first place?
Why not?
Nice. Good answer. Yes. No, I can totally agree with that. Why not? Yes.
Basically, it just started as a hobby because people are joining, right? I didn't know that. Wow, you could be a 2D anime girl, because why not? I actually jumped in. I'm like, hey, I wanted to be a 2D anime girl too, because people are doing it. And I'm really a talkative person, so I thought that bringing that trait can actually make me a streamer. Though I'm not capable yet of being a bigger influence for others, I really enjoy the community I've built right now, and honestly, I really have fun making contents. And I don't really, although I do get burnouts though, but sometimes I just slap myself and tell myself, it happens, just stream.
No, burnout is a thing that happens, and I've mentioned this in previous episodes. I'll mention it again, and I'll mention it again in the future as well. Taking breaks is a good thing.
Taking breaks is a good thing.
I've taken many breaks. I took a break in, was it August? I think I took like the whole August and half of September off. No, wait. I don't know if I remember. What? Is it August then September? Think so. Yeah, it's August then September. So it's like end of August, whole of September I took off. And then also like half of October I took off. So I had like almost a 2-month break. And even though my analytics and my stats died, the break was needed because in that time I was piled up with work, and I also managed to get this model done. But yeah, no, breaks definitely good. And after I took the break, I came back with
Definitely, I
renewed
really suggest it.
energy. Yeah.
I really suggest it. That's why I changed my. Because before,
Hmm.
I actually made my stream Monday to Sunday. When it was 7. Then I changed it to Monday to Friday instead, and Saturday, Sunday is actually either I choose to stream or not.
Yeah. With me, I can only do Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and sometimes Sunday evenings. Depends on my collab partner.
Oh, yeah. It just really depends if what you feel about it. It's really subjective when you want to stream, you know?
Yeah. And I also I stream at like different times. Because like Mondays I start at 10 a.m. my time, Wednesdays I start at 2 p.m. my time, and Fridays I usually do now at night. Just like right now it's what? It's 9 p.m. for me.
It's 11 p.m. for me.
Yeah. You're 2 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting it.
I thought you would have been I thought you were GMT +8 because you're in ota-p, no?
Actually, I've retired from ota-p.
Oh, you did.
Why you don't see it in my name anymore.
Okay. I thought you were still.
But the manager in ota-p is actually handling me as a individual, but not as his talent.
Oh. May I ask how you got into, or how you came into joining ota-p, and then the leaving too, if you don't mind, if you wouldn't mind going into that.
It's not like I'm disclosing anything important. Anyway, it's just that it started as a friend, not really a friend group, but like my friend actually invited me because she knows that I'm gonna be a VTuber, and like, hey, why not jump into this group we're making, since you're gonna be a VTuber too, and we focus on Filipino VTubers. I'm like, okay, why not? And after around December 2020, it was my first debut.
Yeah.
But I didn't really. I actually streamed on YouTube, but
wait,
I told
December
you before.
2020.
Yeah.
I'm your senpai.
December. Senpai.
Because I started in October 2020.
Actually, December. I wasn't supposed to be debuting on December 2020, but the group actually made a standard date to debut.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
So I was actually took a surprise, but you know what? I have things prepared already, so I don't really mind. So when I debuted, I told you before that my current model wasn't really connecting with me, and I don't feel like it's me.
Yeah.
I had to tell my manager that I need to go on a hiatus for about at least 6 months.
Damn. Yeah.
I had to, because around October was my becoming an official VTuber streamer, where I'm actually passionate as a streamer, basically.
Oh yeah.
Because the last time, around December 2020, was just not really my time that time. So I'm really glad that I rebranded. So the reason I actually retired from ota-p is because there are actually certain goals that I want to achieve, but it's gonna hinder the fact that I'm in a group.
Oh, okay.
The group is actually planning to be more than a group, you see.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be there will be time that there will be a certain date that it's gonna be contract banded. So I had no choice but to leave.
Oh.
So I see myself.
Yeah, I know a friend who was in a group. There was recently some drama related to it, so I won't be giving any names. But yeah, I had a friend who was in a VTuber group company rather. It was a smallish company, and she eventually left the company to what's it called? She eventually left to go indie, and yeah, she's doing a lot better now than she was doing back in the company.
I'm glad.
The company recently had some drama, and I haven't seen any of their other VTubers stream again since then. It's been months.
It's sad though.
it was
happens, but actually it just
kind of
happened.
the drama was real. I was working with that company too, but yeah, I won't go into too much detail about that.
It's not the problem.
If you want the source, I can give it to you after the stream, but no, I won't give it publicly here on the stream or on Twitter or anything like that. I gave
No
my
problem.
piece, and yeah, I asked to remain anonymous in that piece that I added, so I'll keep it that way.
Okay, got it.
But yeah, no, I wish you the best of luck in the independent career then. I'm sure that
Thank you.
there are many great things awaiting you. But then,
That's
let
what
me
I
ask,
thought too.
what are your goals? If you disclose them, that you want
The
to
goals
reach
are no problem.
as a VTuber or content creator.
A VTuber, of course. I think this is actually a very common goal. Wanted to actually become, have my community become bigger and know more about me, as well as there's this one thing I really want. Been really wanting to get my chance on having to audition VShojo. If you know VShojo,
Yeah.
I think
they
I
had
don't.
auditions
I don't know.
open just a bit ago, no?
For a bit before, but I haven't debuted that time. I was still fixing myself to rebrand.
Oh,
So I didn't have that
I
chance.
swear I saw something earlier in the week about like VShojo auditions, but I might be mistaken.
Actually, that was a audition that partake last year. They only responded this week.
Oh.
This month. Yeah, they only responded. That's why a lot of people are commenting just now.
Okay, because it's been a long while. I mean, to be fair, Niji Sanji, they just got another wave of their Ian people. And
I
the
wasn't
last
expecting
time-
that. I wasn't expecting that because they have another one, right? They already have Lixiam, and Lixiam is actually popping off, and I can't really blame Niji Sanji wanting to introduce more male VTubers.
I think though, because
But
I don't
I
remember.
felt like it was too early.
But I don't remember Niji Sanji opening auditions again. So I think what they did, they got so many auditions. I was one of them. They got so many auditions the first time that they got the 5 people for Luxium, and then they still had so many good options to pick from. They were like, alright, let's get 5 more. Let's speak to them. Let's get them in. Let's start working with them. And let's see if we can start working on Gen 2 before Gen 3 or before Gen 1 has even started.
I can actually see it. It's like if you throw out a huge opportunity, that's just gonna leave a huge regret in the mark, you know.
Yeah. But unfortunately, my audition video was left on OneView, so I know that they never watched it. I left it unlisted, and I know they never watched it. So
Wait. If it's does it actually have to be in depending on views or something?
No, it's just my audition video that I sent in. I kept it unlisted so that other people can't find it. But then I sent it in so they can still watch the video if they click on the link. But I wanted to check, and I saw, this video, the Niji Sanji audition thing, stayed on like 1 view until like now. It's still on 1 view. It might be on 2. But yeah, no, I do think though that the companies are always looking for established creators, so I do think you stand a chance.
But I'm actually aiming for VShojo because I don't really want to graduate just so I can become another content creator.
Well, yeah, no, VShojo will also still look for what's it called?
Talents.
Yes, and established content creators. Which is like I'd shot my shot, but I wouldn't actually expect to get into Niji Sanji because I'm not pulling the stats that they want, you know? Like the watch time or the concurrent viewers, those kinds of stuff.
I understand.
Yeah.
But are they actually looking for like previous works, like I need to see your previous streams so I can see your stats or something? Are they actually looking for that? Or they're just looking for personalities?
They're
Like,
looking
if
for
you're capable of
personalities,
entertaining.
but if you just take somebody who has a good personality and put them in front of, what's it, like 10,000 people, they might crumble. So,
I know.
yeah, they need somebody who they know is reliable to hold on to, like, what's it, I think a year or a 2-year contract. And they need to know that the person will be able to handle the pressure of having a big audience. So I think that's like, you know, an important thing in how they choose people, and that's why they usually choose established content creators. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna name any names, but Ali used to do music before Hololive.
Yeah. I know that part.
Yeah.
I think Hololive is actually looking for. Oh, can I actually can I actually drop that one? Hololive is actually looking for talents who has like a what do you call this? Big profile before. Basically they're looking for.
Oh, established.
Established, yeah.
Yeah, no, Hololive, I know for a fact, looks for people who have a lot of experience and who's had a big following.
Yeah.
But
I think
yeah,
that's the one.
I'm not sure how VShojo does things. I'm pretty sure though that all of the people who are with VShojo now were independent before. Except maybe for Hajime Hime. I think she started out with VShojo. But
Let's
yeah,
see.
I know Hajime has another life where she is very successful too. So maybe not. But yeah, no, I wish you the best of luck with hashtag Ywuria for VShojo 2023 or 2022.
Although I still don't think that I'm still capable, since I'm still learning other VTubers how they work on themselves. So, but someday,
I mean,
someday.
they're always learning though. So
True. That's true though. Oh wow, that's actually good.
yeah. And whenever you're always learning, there's always room for improvement. But okay, I think now that we've finished that, I think we can open it up to Q&A. So while you guys in chat quickly think of some questions you want to ask me or Ywuria, focus them more to Ywuria than to me. She's the guest here. Let me quickly plug myself again. So once again, this episode of FNV has been streamed live on a Friday night on my YouTube, which you can find at youtube.com/ZarastroCH. That would be ZARASTROCH. And yeah, these episodes are streamed live every Friday, where you can come and ask your very own questions. If you are here now live and you want to catch up on the audio only episodes, make sure you go check out fnv.crd.co, where you can also, if you're a fellow VTuber and you would like to apply, there's also an application form there to become a guest on the show. But yeah, also make sure you check out Ywuria. Her links are on screen in the description and in the show notes. Now with that, I think we've already got some questions, and I think that's all I need to plug. So British Penguin has a very interesting question. I should ask you about your toy cooking collection.
Oh god!
What is this toy cooking collection?
No, it's basically just a children's toy, because a lot when I first started on having I got affiliation, so basically I get monetized, right? So people are throwing me money. I told them I'm scamming them by buying children toys.
Can't be me. I don't
So
know
the
monetization.
the moment I got my paycheck from Twitch, I bought children's toys.
What did you buy? What toys did you buy? Let me see if your taste is good or not.
So actually from I forgot what it's called, but it's from TikTok. Basically all the cooking toys I bought is because of TikTok. It's like a wooden sandwich maker.
Oh.
forgot what it is.
Wait, so it's like actually just mini cooking utensils. Like you can buy a
That's
tiny
really-
toy oven like that.
This one, it's Melissa Dog, DOUG, wooden slice and stack sandwich. I saw that on TikTok and I was like, you know what? I kind of like this.
You want this? I'm gonna buy it.
I want this. I'm gonna buy it, you know?
You know what?
As a
Now
child
that you
of, I
mentioned,
wasn't able.
now that you mentioned that, let me quickly give a shout out to some people. So usually, what's it called? Alerts are off for FNV streams because this goes on to audio only platforms. That's also why we've been ignoring you, chat. Sorry, and not speaking to you because we want to keep it, you know, listenable for audio only platform as well. That's why we have the Q&A section now. But let me say thank you, Finsight, Fenrir, Heavenly King, Fenrir, Heavenly Wolf King of the North, Rays from ota-p, Wobra, Carl Digger 33, No Name Chan, Carl, thanks to all of you for the subscription, for the subbing. Carl Digger 33, thanks for the $7.82 for 20. Blaze it. Sleepy Naomi tipped $6.09, 90 cents. Nice. Also with the title 420. And Shibura Slip tipped $4.20. Nice. Your people are clearly cultured. So yes, thanks to all of you wonderful people. And yeah, okay. Now, I should ask you, Darkwater wants me to ask you in the best Nigerian accent. I can't do a Nigerian accent, but I'm from South Africa, so I can do a black accent very fine. Very, very good. Why are you gay?
I know this video.
Why are you
I
gay?
think this. Oh, I'm not. I think that's her response, if I can remember.
I'm not gay, but you are gay. Who says I'm gay?
I'm so done.
You are gay. If you can quickly just go like just like scream a bit. Why are you
Just like
running?
that?
Why are you running?
Was it actually? I want to ask if was it actually the same person or just?
No, I don't think they're the same person. I don't think they are the same person. They might be though. But I don't think they are.
So I was
No.
confused.
Yeah. But okay, we'll just do that as an impression request. If you guys have any other accents you want me to try, I can do an Australian one, I can do a Scottish, I can do Russian, I can do British because apparently people call me British all the time. I can try to do an American accent. Apparently I can do a good Asian accent.
Can you try actually the Asian accent? I'm quite curious.
No, the Asian accent is just emotional damage.
Oh god!
Alright, there was more questions. How many toys you got now, Ywuria? Ask Ywuria about her toy cooking collection. If Ywuria passes, does that mean that her schedule, not so schedule, will be a schedule? So if you pass for V Sojo, I think. So if you, I'm not entirely certain with that question. I'm kind of losing my one brain cell I have here.
I basically I put up a schedule right in my Twitch and I don't follow it, so they call it schedule, not so schedule. So if ever I pass on VShojo, will my schedule be exactly a schedule?
Okay, I see.
I'm not certain. I feel like VShojo is the focuses more on advertising you and making merch out of you. So it's really up to you if you want to stream or not, or when it's the right time to actually stream. I don't think they actually give you too much restrictness when it comes to streaming and not streaming. As long as you, for example, you have like for a month you have to accumulate at least 2 weeks worth of streaming or something like that. I feel like that's how they make it.
Which requires you to stream a certain amount of hours.
Yeah, I think if you're actually earning for partnership,
Yeah,
you have
if you're a
to.
partner, you have to stream a certain, you have to meet like a quota. I saw Ludwig make a video on that the other day where it's like the minimum is like 100 hours a week. Or no, sorry, 100 hours a month. Sorry, not a week. 100 a week is
$100.
insane. Yeah, and I know he mentioned some people even have contracts that state that you need to like stream like 200 hours a month on Twitch.
It's kind of actually hard. It's my first time hearing that.
It is?
Oh yeah, so it's really it's my first time. So
Oh.
I've never really been partnered before, and I'm still yearning for it. My resume is actually being reviewed, and it's been stuck for months now. And I feel like I've been looking for it, and like, well, what is the response? Am I actually partnered or not? And since it's taking long, I've assumed that I have to reapply, but I can't reapply.
Sorry for quickly interrupting.
Wait.
Thanks, Shibara Slip, for the $69. I appreciate it. You are a true
Sorry,
homie.
partners.
Thanks.
Oh God,
I don't know.
Shibu.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it a lot. all of the
God, you guys.
all the money that I gained from streaming, I just put straight back into it. Like right now, I'm saving up to upgrade my PC a bit. I'm saving up for a new model because I'm actually working on a new model already that I'll debut on my birthday this year, and then I'm also planning on getting a new model for my 2-year anniversary this year in October. But first I want to upgrade my PC so that I can bring you guys higher quality streams, and you know, just so that I can flex on bitches.
Oh, that's not what that's it.
That's
To know.
that's
Did to know the
always
bitches that you have more power. We needed to let the bitches know that how you have more power.
Yes, flexing on the bitches. That's always a good goal. Don't you agree? Alright, Just Bear asks for you. Well, for Ywuria. What other skills besides drawing do you have, or are you currently learning, or do you want to acquire in the future? Shibara, you will toss. If you want to toss money, I will like it.
Oh God!
I'll maybe even give you an ara.
Do
But
it,
no
Sabra.
guarantee.
Let's go.
No
Oh
guarantee.
God, do it.
No, don't do it. Save your money, please. Make sure you have you've got other stuff. If you're not in a financially good position, please, no need to feel that you need to tip me. The streams are free. But yeah. Okay, so now that we got that question, let me ask you then, just back to Just Bear's question. So skills you are currently learning or you want to learn in the future?
I told you that's why I asked about the rigging. I wanted to learn rigging as much so that I won't be having trouble re-editing or like, cause like honestly, I know the value of rigging, and for someone who actually barely gets income, especially that I have to open a lot of commissions to actually be able to afford them. It's really hard, and it's really tight in money when you wanna rig. You wanna get your model rigged. So as much as possible, I want to learn it on my own so that it's
That's
less
why
expensive.
I got into it.
It's less expensive, and the more for improvement. Why not? You know?
Yeah. Because I mean, like I got into rigging because I couldn't afford it. Because back then, I just recently made a PayPal. I paid like $10 total for that model that I showed you earlier, the art of that. I had to split it myself, and then I had to learn to do rigging because I was not going to be able to afford like even just like $200 a rigging for that, or a rig for that, because well, I've mentioned this before, I'm from South Africa. The rand here, which is our currency, is shit. Right now, I think it's like 16 rand to the dollar. So, Shibara, that 69 you just tipped would be, if I quickly do the conversion, right? Also, I love our currency's abbreviation. It's literally ZAR. It's like the first part of my name. You just gave me 1k. And that 1K can go a while. I can
Actually,
go
yeah,
for a
that's
month.
big.
I can go for a month with that.
In
So
our
that's-
currency, in our currency in my hometown, my home country, yeah, I can actually go by a month with that $69 because that's how
Yeah.
our currency value also is.
Yeah, it's just shit. So more power to the dollar. But yeah. And actually, you know what, Shibura? I'll give you that ara. In fact, no, I'll give you something special. Zara.
That's actually really.
That won't happen too often. So treasure it, clip it if you want. I'm not the bot or whatever.
What's that?
Alright, we have another question from Explosive. Ask Ywuria about Box-chan. What's Box-chan? Who is Box-chan?
So basically, as you know, and hold on. I think this is what you mentioned when you wanted YouTube to have some set of plugins be in Twitch to have it on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So basically, this one is actually a plugin where they actually throw out bits and like things or it's actually called where you just wanna do highlights. Yeah, like there's like bits and there's like this coins where you actually just use it for highlighting your message and stuff, or like you wanna.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I know channel points.
There we go, channel points. I forgot what it meant.
Even though I don't like streaming on Twitch myself, I go on to Twitch semi-often to support my children and the other VTubers that I like. Like I'll try catching your streams again in the future.
Thank you. But I actually just forgot what it actually. I just forgot that it's called channel points. So they use that, and basically this box was being spammed. So whenever some of my chats actually just use the channel points to actually throw something at my face, and this plugin just throws on the box at me. But especially when I actually talk to them, like I'm announcing something, they're just gonna box me because they want me to shut up.
Well, luckily for you, there's no tits here, because what I think that's called throwing interaction Twitch stream or something like that. I just know it's called tits.
No, it's actually the box one was actually for 3D models. It's called Tifa. For live 2D, it's actually
yeah. Okay. Also, just Shibura, to quickly answer your question, how do you clip on YouTube? I do not have clipping enabled on my channel yet because I am not a YouTube partner. So if you want to clip, you're gonna have to go back in the VOD and like screen record or fucking download the VOD and edit it down. It's so much more effort. Like clipping is a thing on YouTube now, but it's only for partnered channels, and it's an issue. Clips are also not that easily findable. Granted, if you clip something, because like I know I've watched many videos on this because I'm always on top of like new YouTube updates. But if you clip something on YouTube, the creator can see it, and then I can just download that clip and upload it again as a short or as just a short video, like how Ywuria would when with your clips. Ooh. Shibura asks, are you ready for the subathon? Knowing what he has in store for you.
Jesus Christ, I'm not actually.
When is the subathon?
It's on my birthday, which is March 13th. I was actually going for an untapped subathon.
Ooh.
I'm not prepared with how much they're actually gonna throw at me. I just told them just to be there and actually celebrate my birthday.
They're gonna throw a lot of stuff at you. Oh shit, earthquake. Please stay safe.
Please stay safe.
I actually thought of doing a donathon for my birthday.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice.
Because like I can't do a subathon, I would once I'm partnered, then I can do like a subathon / membership-a-thon.
Where's the papa?
Yeah, but no, I was actually thinking of doing something like that, where it's like instead of a subathon, I know people have done donathons as well.
I think it's super chat. It's super chat, right?
Well, I don't have super chats because once again, I'm not partnered on YouTube, so it would just be through stream elements and stuff like that, so that I could, you know, help raise cash for upgrading the PC for maybe the next model as well. But yeah. No, I was thinking of doing that. Still have to plan out how I want to do that. Maybe do it uncapped. I don't know how the other people in my house will approve of that, but oh well. I'm turning 21 this year. Let me make it big.
Really? Happy birthday!
No,
actually,
it's far away.
Actually,
it's only
I'm
in May.
Your senpai. Your senpai.
Wait.
I'm actually your senpai.
How old are you turning then?
It's actually a secret, but I'm older than you.
You're older than me? Oh. Okay. Well, most people that I've met in the VTuber community are older than me, so it's fine. As long as they don't call me baby. I'll punch you. Look at these arms. Look at these arms. I'll punch you.
It's okay, fetus.
Oh my. Well, just remember, I'm your senpai.
Look, I'm so sorry.
Insulting me like this. Yeah.
Go on.
Titimiruku.
No!
Turning 20 in 3 days? Wait, Shiburo, you're turning 20 in 3 days. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Yeah, okay. You know what, Ywuria? I'll have something ready for your birthday. I'll have it marked down on your profile on Discord. I'll mark it down now. That's like, wait, I can't do that. Streamer mode is enabled. I'll mark it down. Birthday March 13th, and you can expect something from me then. So,
nice!
yeah.
Let's go!
Yeah. Hey, do you want to be strong like pretty man or strong like bitch who fights bear? Oh wait, that sounds like I should do it in a Russian accent. Hey, do you want to be strong like pretty man or strong like bitch who fights bear in woods?
Oh god!
I'll probably be like strong like bitch who fights bear in woods because yeah. French accent, I cannot do a French accent. Ywuria, can you do any accents?
I can't. I'm not sure because people are actually.
I've seen your videos.
Accent, so.
Don't lie. I've seen your videos. You can do accents.
I'm not sure what kind of accent.
I don't remember what accent you did, but I remember that there were accents.
Change voices, but really, I don't really change accent. I'm not really familiar with me changing accents.
Ah, okay.
I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries. French accent is just where the H doesn't exist, and the R is turned into a croissant. So it would be like croissant. Oui, titi croissant. I'm sorry to any French viewers. If I offended you. Okay. Let me see if there were any more questions. I'm still looking. If you guys have any new questions, please feel free to ask. I'm going up through chat to see. Okay, we asked that one. We're gonna skip that one. Well, actually, no, we'll ask it. Hey, Ywuria, how do vampires breed?
So the thing, this one has been the iconic question I've ever had. There was this one time that it actually boomed because of Cooksey clipping it, and I wasn't really prepared for it when someone actually asked for do vampires breed, because I just want to be a vampire. Why can't I just be a vampire? You know? Maybe.
I mean, people have asked me how do demons breed, so I guess I'm lucky in that sense.
Because like in vampires, do they actually breed? Don't they just like bite each other and they multiply or something? I'm not sure.
They just turn people into vampires though, but they're immortal, no?
I think they're immortal, but like Do they make purebloods?
Do they make purebloods?
For example, like there's a vampire family.
Oh, you mean like,
Make the
a
child-
higher vampire or whatever? I have no idea.
So they breed. Mom, I'm questioning myself.
You're questioning your own race. Your yeah, whatever.
It's really hard if you think about it. How?
Don't
how
think
to
about
breed?
it too much.
How do they breed?
Don't think about it too much. It's just 1 + 1 is
I'm
4.
a Pegasus.
Yeah.
Actually, 1 + 1 is actually 4. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to
Yeah.
disappoint you guys.
And you know what? British Penguin asked for a British accent. I'll give you 1 + 1 is 2. -1. No, wait. 2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's the quick maths. There we go. I'll give you that. Have you had an art request that made you refuse even though the pay was good? That's for you.
Oh wait, yeah. Actually, I have this art request is actually around $2,000, but it's actually too. It's draining me, so I had to. I told you guys I don't really have much of time to actually do commissions, so I had to decline that one and tell them that I'm really sorry. They were actually begging, like they wanted, like I don't mind actually paying extra for the priority if you really need the money. I'm like, I'm really sorry, but maybe next time I can actually offer you when I'm less stressed on things. I basically at this time of the year I'm just focusing on my mental health.
Yeah.
For the night, because I've squeezed myself on 2021 just so I can provide myself a better PC for better streaming, a better phone for tracking. So you could actually imagine the 24/7 grinding of commissions.
I can imagine that, but damn, 2,000 is a lot. That's
1,000 is a lot because it's
Damn.
commercially used.
Oh, it was for commercial usage as well.
Mm.
Hmm. Someone, Carl Digger asks, is Carlos your biggest crush? Who is Carlos?
Oh God, Carlos! Carlos is
Carlos?
from the Resident Evil 3.
From?
So
Resident Evil
hot.
3?
Resident Evil 3. Yeah, have you played that game? I highly suggest that.
I have not played any of the Resident Evils because I do not like horror.
If you're,
Horror is one of the things that you won't find on my channel.
so the thing here is that Resident Evil is more like, especially on 3, it's
Well,
more like a
The old ones
Surviving
are more
game.
zombie-ish, but I still don't like zombies either.
it's just the story is basically so good and the characters are now better looking. I'm like, yeah, before it actually became it got remastered. I've played the old games of it before. I just want to reminisce as a child who played the Resident Evil before, so I'm like, you know what, let's play this in a remastered version, because why not? Then I appreciated the remastered versions. Then I'm just glad that it's going. They remastered the Resident Evil 2, then they went with 3. And then actually, I've heard some rumors that they're remastering Resident Evil 4 now.
I think they are. I think I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be remastered.
Yeah.
No, my cat, sorry, my cat. My cat, say.
Your
My
what?
cat.
Your cat.
My cat.
Hi, Yulia's cat. Hi. Don't attack our sus vampire.
No, she's trying to eat my headset. Oh,
Don't attack our sus vampire's headset either, please. I'll speak to you.
oh no.
Live on
So
stream,
sad.
VTuber gets attacked by vicious feline. Dies on stream.
I lost my cat.
Sus cat versus headset. Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, we've got another question. Kind of like a mixed question between British Penguin and Shibura Slip, who asked. So British said, Ywuria said horses lay eggs. Therefore, do vampire Pegasus lay eggs? And then Shibura asks a follow-up question: why do vampires keep eggs? I sense something wrong here. Would you mind explaining, Ywuria?
Well, basically, this is kind of funny. I call my chats egglings, deviled eggs. They're actually deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs, yeah. That's a
And-
food,
Yeah,
no?
deviled eggs. Yeah, that's a food. Then it actually ended up evolving to egglings till actually became like, okay, you guys are now in my incubator. I kept up with the egglings thingy, so just went and told my chat that I lay eggs and you guys are basically came
Okay, so everybody in chat are eggs. Gotcha.
Everyone in chat are eggs.
Do you want to know what I call my chat?
Oh, what do you call them?
I call them my cellmates.
So,
Because we all collectively share one brain cell.
it's actually video. Oh my god.
So everybody who's in chat right now, welcome to the cellmates. Welcome to the horny gel. You are all always in the horny gel because I say so, or maybe so.
No say so in VTuber. That's actually just a myth.
Okay, well that's why I'm saying I maybe so, because I'm not lewd. But I don't think I'm entirely say so, because sometimes, you know, sometimes humor can take over. Sometimes the horniness comes through.
Yeah, that's basically it. We cannot escape from the lewdness.
You can't escape it ever. Darkwater, you're saying you're getting the top bunk for safety reasons. Just remember, the higher you are, the harder you fall. Yep.
Oh my god,
so, yep, just be careful. Setano asks, does you like silly putty? Silly putty? What is silly putty?
where is
Or
it?
putty? Silly putty?
Silly putty.
What's silly putty?
Wait,
Is it silly
searching
putty?
it up. Hold on. Silly putty.
Is it putty or putty?
Putty. I think it's silly putty. Oh, it looks nice. It looks like a very. Is it a bubble gum? It looks like a bubble gum.
Silly putty?
That's actually I want to eat
Silly
it.
putty? Wait,
Silly
is it
putty.
that? I don't... Is that edible?
Not sure. It looks yummy.
I don't think that's... I don't know if that's edible. Putty is usually not something that you describe to eat edible. Silly putty is like malleable slime. Yeah, no, it's not edible. Don't eat it.
It looks appealing. Have you actually searched up? I think it's. I think it's Posame. I forgot the name. Done.
You know, now that you mentioned boba, that makes me think. What's your favorite boba flavor? If you have boba, I need to add that part because I don't have boba.
I like when I actually order in boba, I usually order it around large, and it's Okinawa with at least three scoops of cheesecake. I think cheese cream.
Ooh.
Lots of they call this tapioca pearls. Yeah, cream cheese.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have boba. I just wanted to use this opportunity to once again make the petition of get boba in South Africa, please. We don't have it.
You guys gotta. Oh my god.
I want to become a basic bitch. Come on. I've already gone to Starbucks. I've got like 4 Starbucks stuff in my room. I've got a reusable Starbucks cup. Just let me get boba now, and I'm a basic bitch. I've already got 2 vapes.
Actually, it's funny because in this country, boba actually just got introduced around 2021.
Only,
So we didn't have
So that's
we didn't have
recent,
boba
then.
before. We have a boba before, so yeah. This
Why
country,
is my
I'm
phone? My phone is not giving cooperation when it comes to tracking right now. Sorry.
It's okay. It happens all the time on mine.
It's dead. It just doesn't want to connect. Stop losing my face. Alright, whatever. I'll just be staring into nothingness. Okay, do we have... Oh, can your wings flap? Wait, flap or flap? British?
Flap,
Penguin. You said you asked if her wings can flap. So I'll
It's
ask
actually
them
one
too.
of the iconic. It's actually an iconic clip of our video. So I was like, my wings. Someone actually asked, "Can your wings flap?" And I asked it because of how I speak.
Wait, I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, I
I
did.
get so twisted.
I saw that. Your wings can flap.
It can flap. It can flap. It's because of how I speak. So chat is actually bullying me with how.
They're just bullies. Don't worry. Don't worry. Can you show us your wings flapping though?
Don't think it can. Let me see. I don't think it can. Oh, here it can.
I'm seeing other things that are bouncing more than the wings. Alright,
Oh,
I think on that note, if you guys actually let me do like a quick fire question series. So guys, think of questions that both me and Ywuria can answer within like 15 seconds. Give us like 10 questions that we can just shoot off answers, yes, no, or whatever, short answers, stuff like that. Give us some of those questions, and then we can end off the stream. Okay. First one from British Penguin. How tall are you?
5 foot.
5 foot. 5 foot. Gotcha. I'm 6 foot. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink. Red. What do you like? Cheese? Yes. Was that a yes? Okay, nice. Boba these nuts? Question mark.
Oh, what is this? What's that?
Yes, gotcha.
Yes.
Top or bottom for a piggyback ride?
Bottom. Bottom.
You're gonna. Are you gonna carry me? I bet. What's your favorite element? Element as in what? Do you mean like fire, water, stuff like that?
I think it's water.
Alright. You said water. Fire. How many fingers am I holding up? Enough. If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
Streets. I don't know what streets. What is it? Streets. Actually, this is like it's actually making me panic because like it's a fast question, right?
Sesame Street. Sesame Street.
Yes, with the big bird.
Sesame Street. Gotcha. I would go with I don't know. I'll go back to ancient Viking lands and live with Ragnar. What really makes you angry?
Wait. I think I get angry. Do I get angry? Do I get trolls? I think trolls.
All right. I'm gonna go with stupid drivers on the road. What do you think of me?
Me?
No,
Are
me.
you,
Me.
Me?
Me, Zara.
Oh, there we go. I actually went to some different interviews and it was kind of awkward with me, but right now I feel comfortable with you, and I'm actually having fun. Hey, let's go!
I'm glad.
Let's go!
Another one. Why they are trying to set us up? Can you give me a hug? Is what they're asking.
How am I supposed to give you a hug?
I don't know.
How?
I don't know.
Yes,
what's your favorite chemical compound?
What the fucking hell? Sorry for sure.
Mine is rubidium.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Alright, fair. Good idea. What's your favorite snack?
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat? Alright. My favorite snack would probably be chocolate, I guess.
Let's go chocolate.
Which would you rather do? Wash dishes, mow the lawn, clean the bedroom, or vacuum the house?
Vacuum the house, it's much easier. I
agree. Vacuum the house. Although I don't vacuum, I just sweep the house because vacuums are loud and I don't like them. Can you do a backflip?
I can't.
No, I can't either. I used to be able to, but I can't anymore. Do you hate frogs and geckos? That's a very negative question, Darkwater. Do you hate them?
Well then. That's a monster. So cute.
Okay, same. They're cute. We have a bunch of geckos around our house. What's your favorite fruit?
Banana.
Banana. I'll say fucking pineapple. What's your favorite food?
Chicken.
Chicken. Alright, good idea. Pizza. I like pizza. Actually, no, place. Traditional South African food. Yeah, fuck yeah. Have you eaten chicken strips lately?
Oh, I didn't just yesterday.
Just yesterday? Nice. I think I had some 3 days ago or something. Do you get angry with chat?
Oh.
Was that a no?
No, I don't.
No? Okay. Do you get angry with chat when they bully you?
What the hell is that kind of question? Of course not.
It's a pointed question. Alright,
I really like their humor, so it's good.
Okay.
I go on with it.
Okay, and then three last questions. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
Yes? Hell yeah, we are agreeing on something. I can already see this relationship going on me. Can chat get a hug? Kaiser GHD wants a hug.
Go giving a hug. If you can know how to hug you, so I'm just gonna give you I'm just gonna. Do you hear this? I'll snuggle you.
Can you give us an ara?
What? Where? I don't see that.
It's there.
Don't see that.
It's there somewhere. Don't worry. Ooh, nice. Would you consume dihydrogen monoxide? Shibara, do you want this to die? That sounds deadly. Dihydrogen monoxide? Wait.
Can it kill
That's
you?
just H2O. That's just water. No, I drink Monster. I live off Monster. Fuck water.
I want water.
You want water? Okay.
She
wants water.
Yeah, it makes me watery.
And then, is Carl Pog?
Poggers.
Is he Poggers?
Very poggers.
Very Poggers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do you see there? Darkwater asks, "Can you give us an ara?" No, he's asking for an are. Actually, no. You know what? No. Last question from me personally. Can you give us a Zara?
Okay, hold on. Zara.
And with that, we shall end this episode.
No.
Thanks everybody for coming by. Let me get my script because I've fucked it up too many times already. So, thanks everyone for coming by and watching or listening to this episode of FNV. I have been your host Zarastro, and then thank my wonderful guest here, Ywuria, for joining me tonight. Make sure you all check her out. Yes, it's been great fun. It's been awesome. Make sure you guys check out Ywuria. Her socials are on screen, in the description, and in the show notes. Once again, to our audio and listeners, this has been streamed live on my YouTube at youtube.com/ZarastroCH. That is ZARASTROCH. Streamed live every Friday night. And yeah, make sure you come by next time if you have your very own questions. To our viewers now, if you want to catch up on the audio with the audio only platforms, you can find your preferred platform at fnv.cod.co. And if you would prefer to watch the VODs, there is a playlist on my channel titled FNV, where this stream will also be. But with all of that said, thanks everyone for coming by, and I will see all of you guys in the next episode of FNV. But until then, ciao for now.
You guys, see you.
Sun goes down, our spirits fade. Nothing left but our energy. Take my hand, we can go and see a world unknown. Come explore with me. No, explore with me. Yeah, explore with me. No, explore with me.
to say, but I'm gonna post my child who's having her debut tonight now in chat. Make sure you guys go get it. We can just make the raid message like Zara raid. We'll do that. Zara x Ywuria raid. Let's do that. Zara x Ywuria raid. Go there and yeah, go check her out. Thanks everybody for coming by. I'll see all of you guys again. Oh.